Assalamualaikum and greetings to our beloved lecturer, Madam Nurul Ifah binti Ghazali, and our dear viewers. In this video presentation, we will be explaining the financial accounting and reporting of a partnership. First, let me introduce our group members, which is Nurul Hidayah Afika binti Hairil Azli, Ainin Sofia binti Roslan, Nur Shafira Fazliana binti Fauzali, Nurul Khalis binti Jasni, and me, Nur Fatin Farhana binti Muhammad Azadi. This is the content that we include in our presentation. The first one is the background of the business. Second, business characteristic. Next, classification of business item, the recording process of the business, and lastly, the strengths and weaknesses of the business. The business that we choose is CLOP GLAM Resources. The business was established in May 2024 as a partnership. Located at Hill Park Avenue at Puncak Alam, Selangor, the business started capital from owner's personal saving with an amount of 100,000 and a loan of 20,000. The business activities of CLOP GLAM is selling the high quality makeup and skincare products. There we guide customers to discover what's perfect with their skin to enhance natural beauty and support skin's health.
Second point is book and accounts. CLOP GLAM Beauty using point of sale (POS) because it can accept multiple payment methods including credit and debit credit, mobile payment, QR payment, and e-wallet. Third point is unlimited liability. Both of them are entirely responsible for its debt of the CLOP GLAM Beauty. Fourth point is management and control. They are managed and controlled by their partners. 5 is profit sharing. Profit and losses will be shared by partners based on partnership agreement. 6 is source of capital. They contribute by partners according to the agreement. The capital was contributed by them, which invested about 15k in establishing this business. Second point is book and accounts. CLOP GLAM Beauty using point of sale (POS) because it can accept multiple payment methods including credit and debit credit, mobile payment, QR payment, and e-wallet. Third point is unlimited liability. Both of them are entirely responsible for its debt of the CLOP GLAM Beauty. Fourth point is management and control. They are managed and controlled by their partners. 5 is profit sharing. Profit and losses will be shared by partners based on partnership agreement. 6 is source of capital. They contribute by partners according to the agreement. The capital was contributed by them, which invested about 15k in establishing this business.
Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera. My name is Nur Khalis binti Jasni. So I'm going to present about classification of business. Classification of business is divided into 5: assets, capital, liability, revenue, and also expenses. I'm going to talk about assets first, which is assets is divided into 2: non-current assets and also current assets. So non-current assets is, for example, is like permits, furniture, and also equipment. So for the business that we already chose to complete our assignment is CLOP GLAM Resources. They have their own furniture and also equipment in their premise, which is they bought using their personal saving and the loan. So for the assets is like cash, inventory, and also supplies. So for the CLOP GLAM Resources, they have cash in hand themselves and also enough inventory to sell to their customer and also gain profit from that. So the second one is about capital. So capital is resources or fund that's supplied by the owner. So for the CLOP GLAM Resources is their capital, they are using their personal saving and also loan. So for the third one is we have liabilities, which is liability also divided into 2: non-current liabilities and also current liabilities. So for non-current liabilities is such as debts or long-term loan. So for CLOP GLAM Resources, they have long-term loan that they use for their capital, which is like I said before, they're using their personal saving and also loan for their capital. So which is they already made the loan. So they have long-term loan that they have using. So for the next one is current liabilities. So current liabilities is such as income tax. Like we already know, income tax that every business have to pay tax to the government. CLOP GLAM resources also include to pay income tax to the government, which is they have to pay the tax as per the income they earn for their business. More they earn, so more they have to pay for the taxes. Then we move on to the next one, which is we have revenue. Revenue is cash inflow from the sales of goods or service, such as the total amount of money that CLOP GLAM resources makes from selling their cosmetics product or service over a specific period of time. So they gain the sales of goods and service from their product sales itself. And then for the last one, we have expenses. So expenses is cash outflow or cost of assets consumed or service used in the process of earning revenues. So revenues, we have the cash inflow. So for the expenses, the cash outflows. So type of expenses CLOP GLAM resources they have to spend is to the taxes, utility expenses, and also variable expenses. The taxes, like I said before, that they have to pay as per the income they earn. So for the utility, the owner have to pay the utilities themselves. So they have their permits, so they have to pay the utilities by themselves. So for the variable expenses, which is the cost that might change over time, such as the certain products, cosmetic products they bought from the supplier. So as we know, the price may be changed from time to time. So the cosmetic product also might be changed from time to time. Okay, that's all from me about classification of business.
Next, we will look through for how does the business and how does recording process of the business. First, we will talk about how does the process of business. As we can see in this slide, there's 3 platforms that customer can reach the CLOP GLAM Beauty, whereby through Instagram, TikTok, WhatsApp and Google. For Instagram, for Instagram and TikTok, the customer can reach them by searching their name, which is CLOP GLAM Beauty 24 and CLOP GLAM Beauty _ For the Google, the customer also can type CLOP GLAM Beauty and they provide the address and direction to walk in the store. Lastly, they can contact the management via number 010-289-3122 to ask of the stock that available. Next, after the customer successfully shop at the store, the owner will record it in the system. The owner using the cashiering machine with software that they bought it from TikTok and record to Excel. The owner bought the system since they started the business and still ongoing until today. The POS machine can show how many transactions and calculate how many sales for a day. And the owner recorded in Excel for their own record. This also can show movement of goods, so the owner can take an action by purchasing some goods. They accept online payment, cards, and cash for purchases at the store. Last but not least, this slide an example how the owner makes sale. As you can see, the software is well. They show what item you bought, how many items, what the total payment. One of the advantage is that you can gain trust from customer because the transaction made is fixed and cannot change the price at will. Also, the owner can avoid fraud.
My name is Nurul Hidayah Afika binti Hairil Azli. I will present about strength and weakness of the recording process. First, it is a faster process. This company by using an electronic system POS machine. Second, keep record accurate, up-to-date and secure financial record, especially for investment, are kept at least 8 years, so that this company has evidence if there are problems related to income or transaction that occur. Financial information is unless if is it not up to date, and financial record should always be secure. As an example, the owner use system POS to record the transaction. The weakness of the recording process. First, downtime and system interruption. Most modern POS systems are cloud-based, which means they rely heavily on the provider servers. If the POS provider experiences technical problem or the power goes out, the business may not be able to accept payment. Cause this customer will face frustration and lose sales. System POS depend on a stable internet connection to function, since this system store data online and processes transaction over the internet. Any interruption in the internet connection can affect operation. Second, the probability of fraud is high. Fraud risk is the potential exposure of organization to deceptive or dishonest action, result in the financial losses, reputational damage or legal consequence. In conclusion, accounting allows a business to have an efficient operation in analyze business performance, monitoring and managing the cash flow, as well as keep track on their profit and loss.